Hey boys and girls, welcome back to Pokémon Violet. In the last episode, we began our grand journey in the lands of Kitakami, a land very different from Paldea that we've been so used to in our treasure-seeking adventures in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, from mask festivals to whole new convergent species of Pokemon, to new rivals and friends along the way, as well as, well, let's be honest here, finally beginning to unveil whatever could possibly be the hidden treasure of Area Zero. But, with that being said, our Teal mask journey has only truly just begun, since, let's be honest here, we only really got here in the last one, since, well, we had to get introduced to everything, and well, now that we are introduced, well, let's be honest here, we're definitely preparing for whatever could possibly come next. And I actually ended up changing something up in between this episode and the last one. I originally had chosen to run with Skeledirge, unknowing that the level scaling wasn't the way that I thought it would be, since I was thinking that they were going to be evolved Pokemon. Well, since they're all pre-evolved Pokemon at level 60, I ended up, well, we're actually going to go without a starter this time around. So, that's what we're going to end up doing. So I ended up swapping out the Pokemon that we were using, so Skeledirge is no longer on the party. So, honestly, we'll show off what I ended up swapping in. So, here is going to be the Pokemon that we'll end up swapping out for Skeledirge, being a Swinub. I ended up finding it in I believe, kind of like the middle area of this place. I'll kind of show, like, obviously I'll show the Pokedex entries for our new Pokemon as well, since every Pokemon, even if Swinub is an old Pokemon, is going to have a new Pokedex entry for this game. And the Pokemon we're going to be adding for today is actually going to be a white-striped Basculin, which is a evolutionary Pokemon, unlike the normal Basculins. So, this was something I was really surprised about finding, just because this is a Hisuian Pokemon, normally. And that is a Pokemon that technically shouldn't be around anymore. But, for some reason, White Striped Basculin is one of those Pokemon that aren't that way. Just like the Hisuian Growlithe that we saw in the last episode. So, honestly, I'm pretty happy about this. So we got Yago here, we got Gustav, and then we obviously have Trent, which I ended up giving him a couple rare candies to bring him up to 60, but obviously canceled his evolution. But honestly, not too bad. And then obviously we're going to go to the Pokedex, and then I'll show you guys what's going on there. Since we have two new Pokemon, obviously we gotta go read through them real quick. And honestly, I just realized we never read through Swaddles, did we? So, we should probably read that as well. So, Swaddle, the sewing Pokemon, the bumps on its heads, are sensory organs. When Swaddle meet, they greet each other by rubbing these bumps together, which is pretty cool. And obviously, we got two more to go after, one being our Swinub, then one being our Basculin, and then I'll show where they're at when it shows habitats. But Swinub, the pig Pokemon. Ice Ground. It rubs its snout together or against the ground, digging through the soil as it searches for food. Sometimes it digs up hot springs. And then if you're wondering locations-wise, basically the starting area, but I think I got him on the mountain area, is where I found this one. Because specifically he lives in caves, so it's easier to find him in a cave, and that's where I ended up finding this one. But it's not too bad there. And then we also got our Basculin. And Basculin should be, I think, near the end of this area, I think, for the Pokedex, since there's only like about 200-ish Pokemon in this Pokedex, I think. I'm not 100% on that, but I'm pretty sure. Yeah, there he is, 194. So he's all the way at the back. But here we go, Basculin, the mellow Pokemon. And then the white-striped form. Its ecology is starkly different from that of other Basculin, so theories that it's a totally different Pokemon have gained traction in recent years. And honestly, technically you could say that with the fact that it actually can evolve, unlike other Basculin. So, technically I guess you could say it's a convergent species of a Basculin, but the thing is that's pretty cool to just see in general, and also I just realized I didn't show the habitat. So, thankfully we know exactly where he is. He's literally at the back of the thing, but still, this is where he's at. He lives all the way in a little pond, all the way in the top right of the map. So, honestly, pretty cool to see him, in general, just because, I have no clue when we'll end up doing Legends. So, being able to use one is gonna be fun, honestly. But with that being said, I think we're more than ready to continue our adventure. And then, honestly, see what's going on at the Loyalty Plaza here. Since right now we're on our way of trying to look for, well, little signs. And Kieran's not here from the looks of it, so I guess we'll look at the sign and read the story.
That's the first signboard.
Hey, Kieran. Long time no see. I wish you didn't run off on me.
Sorry, did I startle ya?
Not really.
I did mention that I, hang back and follow you here.
You kind of ran forward, but if you say so.
We're supposed to read the signboard, right?
Yep, that's true.
I already know this whole story, so go ahead and you should check it out.
Okay. So it looks like, from what I can see, yeah, it's definitely a story of, well, obviously Kitakami, but, seemingly the three of them are the, I'm not sure if they're pseudo-legendaries or legendaries, but the Pokemon on the right side are Pokemon they showed in trailers, and I don't think the one on the left looks like the other thing I saw, so I have no clue what that thing is. But let's go.
Long ago, there was a fearsome ogre in the land of Kitakami. The ogre made its home in the mountain behind the village, frightening all who ventured there. One day the ogre came down from the mountain in a terrible rage, causing great fear in the village.
Okay.
By some stroke of luck, Okie Dokie, Monkey Dory, and Pheasantipity all happened to be there as well.
Yep, those are the legendary or pseudo-legendary Pokemon that they showed off in the trailers back when this was originally first being showed off.
The three Pokemon laid down their lives to fend off the ogre and send it back to the mountain.
Okay, interesting. Still not sure what this ogre is, because that looks nothing like the other Pokemon that they showed off in the trailer, so that could be a completely different Pokemon. But interesting, though.
In admiration, the people of the village bestowed upon this brave trio the title of the Loyal Three.
The Loyal Three? Okay.
Their remnants were given a proper burial, and statues of the three were erected above the sites.
Burial? That's interesting. Okay.
The Loyal Three monument is right over there.
Right over where?
But don't you think the ogre in that folktale sounds kinda cool?
Yeah, it kinda does. Yeah, sure it does.
Right? I knew you'd get it, Spooks. I was up against three whole opponents at once, battling it out all by itself. Wowzers, that's so cool. But I guess most people would just think an ogre like that is scary, huh? I don't think there's any reason to be afraid.
I guess that's fair.
When I was little, I went up to the mountains so many times at night, all on my own, and I never once met that ogre. Only scary thing that happened was grown-ups giving me a real earful about it.
Makes sense.
So yeah, we're supposed to take a photo in front of the signboard, right?
That is true.
I don't have a smartphone. Could you?
Yeah, of course. I'm surprised they didn't give them out at Blueberry Academy, because it kind of did that for us, to be fair. Or at least, based on what I remember. No, wait. I think our mom gave it to us, actually. It's been so long, honestly. We did 40 episodes of the original series about. So, coming back to it now, and that was a while ago when I recorded Scarlet and Violet. But still, though, just in general, it's been so long. But it looks like it takes the photo for us. Even though they gave us the Rotom stick and everything. Okay. But at least we're using the Eureka thing that the caretaker gave us.
That turned out great. You're even good at taking photos.
You wanna try?
Oh no, I didn't mean. Maybe next time. I didn't want to have to come to do this, whole school trip thing, but well, it might actually be fun.
Yeah, I see it being fun.
I get to be out in nature around my hometown, and talk to you Spooks. Hey, if you want, maybe we should set up a picnic. Would you like a sandwich?
Oh, and there is good old Miradon. Thing is I thought we couldn't use Miradon. It was just because we were in the starting area. They were waiting for us to be done with the starting area before we can use Miradon. But yeah, we can use them here. But just like Miradon likes good old sandwiches. Looks like we got our second Arven here, it looks like. Although I don't think we're going to upgrade Miradon anytime soon. But it would be cool to have some more better abilities on Miradon. There's not really... Like, he's very good at traversing. But his glide is underwhelming. Even though it's good, it's just kind of underwhelming. Because I was thinking I was going to get to fly with that.
What's that thing? Some kind of kaiju or something?
A kaiju? This is Miradon. This is my ride. It's called Miradon. I'm not calling it a ride. A kaiju? This is Miradon. That sounds like a better answer. Yeah, definitely not a giant monster.
It's called Miradon, and you ride on it. Huh, I've never seen a Pokemon like this.
Well, you probably never will. It's not from this world.
And it seriously comes out whenever it hears the word sandwich?
Yep, that is true.
Never thought I'd actually get to see such an awesome Pokemon.
What do you think about it?
No wonder you're so strong, Spooks. You're special.
Thanks, although that doesn't mean that you're not.
So, we should go to the next signboard. It's on the grounds of the Kitakami Hall. Kitakami Hall is... Well, first double back to town from here, then there's a bridge you cross, and from there, you'll need to climb up the mountainside. I'll hang back for now and meet you there later.
Okay. Kinda wishing you would follow us. Miradon's confused too. Well, back in the Pokeball you go, buddy. Looks like no new friends for you to meet yet, but take a selfie at the next signboard. And I do actually know where that one is. Also, what's back here is something I'm curious about. Because I saw it, but, oh, this is what he was talking about. This is the burial ground. Okay, so the Loyal 3 Monuments. Long ago, these 3 courageous Pokemon protected Mosui Town from destruction. They defeated the ogre that had come to attack the village, at the cost of their own lives. Their remains were laid to rest, with the people's respects below these very statues. And it looks like specifically the most important part of all of them are based on the little pink things on them is the wing. Actually, no, they're actually clothes, actually, aren't they? It'd be easier if I pull it up like this. Well, I'm way too close to do it like that. But there we go. So one's got a beanie. One's got a scarf. Or is that... No, that looks more like an apron. And this one's... No, that one's a cape, that one's a scarf, and that's a beanie. Huh. Okay. So obviously, Monkey Dory's on the left, Okie Doki's in the middle, and then Pheasantipity is on the right. But interesting. Huh. Very interesting looking Pokemon. And also... That's interesting. Just a random backpack just sitting on the ground over here. Huh. Strange. Very strange. Don't know what to think about it, but interesting. That's all I got for that. And also, I also noticed something else in between this and the last episode. The person standing next to the Hisuian Growlithe is actually someone we can actually talk to. So we should probably do that and see what's going on there. Because that's not a Pokemon you normally see. So, just because that's an ancient Pokemon. So, let's see what's going on with this lady. Yes, just like that. Okay, just like that, I guess. Hello. You're definitely an important character, just based on the fact that you have different colored hair.
Whoa, where do you come from? I didn't notice you there. Anyways, you are? Wait, no, don't say a thing. I want to guess first. You're one of the students who came here from the Paldea region on a school trip.
Bingo. You're right there. Who are you exactly?
It's a small town, you know. News tends to spread pretty quickly. My name's Perrin. By the way, I'm a traveler with a bit of a thing for photography. This here's my bud, Growlithe. Doesn't the little horn on his head make it just the cutest?
Where'd you get a Hisuian Growlithe from? Is where I'm wondering. What I'm really wondering, honestly.
Hey, this might sound a bit weird, but would you be alright if I took your photo?
Yeah, you're perfectly fine. Yeah, snap away.
Just like that, huh? Are you always open to total strangers? Kinda worried about you, kiddo.
I don't think I need to worry in the Pokemon universe.
Anyways, let me snap that photo.
Plus, nobody could beat my trainer at this point, because we are the champion of Paldea, technically. So, yeah, I think we're fine.
You got quite a unique vibe, you know? I like it. It's a bit different than what I'm used to. I'm gonna be making this town my home base for a little while. Why don't you focus on wrapping up like whatever you've got going on for now? Come see me after. I know, registering about 150 Pokemon in your Kitakami Pokedex or something.
Okay. 150 of them. Okay, we'll come back to you then. Interesting. 150 of them. That's a lot. That's quite a lot. How many do we have right now, actually? That's something I'm actually curious about. Because we do technically have a couple Pokemon already. So, where are we at? Caught 103. Okay. So I just need 47, technically. Okay, that's fine. But, yeah, we'll definitely head over to our next location. So where we need to go to next is actually over here. Also, wait, one other thing. I also noticed one other person while I was making my rounds. We have Jacques over here, which I didn't think he was going to be here, because we didn't see him at all until, you know, we said goodbye to him at the academy, but apparently he did follow us here. Yeah, I barely noticed him right before this episode. I didn't even know he was here. Because I was trying to get a Basculin for you guys. Because I had to breed one to level 1. Because the one that I got originally was level 72. So I had to breed one up, get him to level 60, so we could use him for the series. But, yeah, apparently he's over here for some reason. Oh, hello, Spooks. Join that school trip of yours. Yeah, I think I am. Mr. Jacques, what have you been doing here, though?
I came to check on how you're doing. I am your homeroom teacher, after all.
True.
Once I got here, decided to do a bit of research on the Pokemon at Kitakami and...
And what? Oh, we saw something.
Oh, that's right, sorry. I got so engrossed in my own research that I actually forgot to come find you, didn't I? Well, how about I make it up for you by treating you to a picnic? I thought something like this might happen, so burn all the usual picnic things from Director Clavell.
Well, that's good. Cool. Well, let's take a picnic then. He's gonna gulp him. But thanks, Mr. Jacques.
Dig in. Hope you like the sandwich I made.
Looks pretty good.
Yeah, it may look a bit strange, but I can assure you it tastes great. I don't get out so much, so this kind of field work sure wears me out quick. Can't believe how you kids run all over the place for your treasure hunt. You really are something.
Well, thanks, Jacques. I like how they're actually giving us more time with him.
Oh, could there be something in my basket?
Could there? Oh. There's a Pokemon egg in there. Really? There's no other Pokemon, so I'm surprised there is one there.
Feast your eyes on that.
Huh.
A Pokemon egg appeared in the baskets.
Interesting.
Quite the mystery, huh? I only brought Gulpin to this picnic with me, and yet...
That is interesting. Did you put the egg in the basket? Yeah, did you put the egg in the basket?
I can't get anything past you, can I, Spooks?
Nice try, though.
You know about the Pokemon eggs you can find during picnics, right? Whenever a trainer doesn't have the means to care for an egg they find, they can have it sent to the Academy, where we'll take care of it.
Really?
But then I thought, say, wouldn't it be better to have a great trainer raise the Pokemon instead? So I brought the egg with me. And now it's yours, Spooks.
Interesting. I'll take it. I don't know what's in it, but I'll take it.
I know it's odd of me to come all the way to Kitakami just to hand over a Pokemon egg, but I know it would be safe with you, Spooks.
Okay. We'll take it.
That reminds me, you're still using your Pokedex app over here too? You should be able to fill the Kitakami Pokedex by catch Pokemon that live all around here. I'll be doing field work in the area for a while, so let me know if you manage to complete the Kitakami Pokedex in your app.
Okay, we'll definitely let you know. I don't know what kind of reward we'll get, but let's definitely talk to you one more time.
Hello, Spooks. Looks like you count about 103 kinds of Pokemon that can be found around the land of Kitakami. If you head high up on Oni Mountain, you'll find volcanic gas leaking out of the ground. Sounds like a comfy place for Pokemon that are drawn to that sort of thing, doesn't it? Though you should make sure not to inhale too much of that gas yourself, Spooks.
Not a good idea, yeah. That is very good to say, for sure. But, interesting though. I was not expecting, what do you call it, to get a Pokemon egg of all things. So, interesting. Also, I should grab my bonuses for the Pokedex app here, since I actually haven't grabbed any of my Kitakami ones yet. So I'm kind of curious. Oh, get a free bottle cap. That's always nice. And then a quick claw. I think that is what that is. Not too bad. Okay. But yeah, now that we're done there, let's definitely head off to where we need to go. Since we're definitely needing to head up to the hill over here. Because I saw it on my travels around this place, and there's only like one other town-looking place that I was able to see on the map, and it's right up here. So, honestly, I think this is where they want us to go, without, like, going specifically looking onto the map for it. Oh no, wait! Hisui and Growlithe are on the pillars here, too. So maybe you can get a Hisui and Growlithe here at Kitakami Hall, and I was right on this place being it. Okay, cool. Well, let's definitely take a nice look around, since this is definitely my first time actually walking around here. I tried to stay far away from this place, just so I didn't see anything. So, I've only been in, like, the forest and the outside areas, so the outskirts of Kitakami. So, I have no clue what any of the else is here. But interesting little place, though. This is definitely the Mass Festival they showed off in the trailer. Actually, I don't think we're talking to the caretaker. I think we're going to that sign over there. But what's the caretaker doing here?
Welcome to Kitakami Hall. We're glad to have you here. Relax and enjoy yourself.
Thanks, caretaker. Don't know what you're doing here. Unless that's multiple caretakers, but I'm going to count it as one person, honestly. Even if we find multiple. Let's definitely look our next story here. So what's this one say?
That's the second signboard. Bit tricky to find, huh?
It was pretty easy.
Sorry, I'm following at a distance, so I hope you get used to me showing up like this.
It's all good, buddy.
Now then, let's read the sign.
Okay, let's read the second story.
The ogre possessed 4 mysterious glimmering masks.
4 of them?
It said that depending on the mask the ogre donned, the power of its cudgel would change.
Interesting. Okay, so it can change its typing based on the mask it wears? That's pretty cool.
When wearing the teal mask, it could bring life back into withered greenery around it.
Okay, that's the name of the DLC. Okay, interesting.
When wearing the Crimson Mask, it could turn a candle's flame into a raging inferno. When wearing the Blue Mask, it could stop the very flow of a river. When wearing the Ashen Grey Mask, it could easily break the hardest stone in two.
Huh.
Before the Loyal Three fell, they wrested away 3 of the Ogre's masks, greatly weakening it.
Huh. Very interesting.
Did you read it?
Yeah, you read it to me, I thought.
The Mask of the Loyal Three still are kept over at Kitakami Hall. Everyone in town is scared of the ogre, but me. I really like it.
Huh. Well, that's interesting. So he's the only one that's not scared of the ogre in this land, apparently. Seemingly. Okay. Maybe Carmen might not be either, but who knows. But that I ended up looking in Google Translate to figure out the exact way you're supposed to say her name is Carmen. Even though Carmen normally would be an E-N, like Carmine, like how her name is spelled, is actually Carmen still. So I was confused by the spelling of her name, but it's definitely still Carmen.
It was strong and cool, and didn't even care when everyone shunned it. I've always wanted to be like that ever since I was a kid. I want to be as cool as the ogre.
You're pretty cool. I don't know why you keep putting yourself down, buddy.
My sis sort of ends up doing everything for me, even when we're at school.
Really?
I want to try to get stronger so I can do things for myself, you know? I'm gonna become someone people can rely on. Then just maybe, I can be the ogre's friend.
Maybe. It's possible.
Oh, right, picture. We're supposed to take a picture. You can take the next one too, if you don't mind, Spooks.
Okay, I can take another picture. Where's that pose in the camera? But cool. We got another picture. You want to take the next one? I'll let you, if you want to.
I knew it. What's the right call to let you handle it, Spooks? Now on to the next signboard.
Okay, where's the next one?
Oh, and you know the mountain the story the ogre lives on? It's actually only a mountain. You can climb it from the stairs over there. If you wanted, you could go see the ogre's home. Folks called it the Dreaded Den.
I want to see it. If I can. What do you say about that?
Yeah, I really wanted you to see it for yourself, Spooks. So if you keep climbing up, you'll reach the Infernal Pass. There's a sign before that. If you turn at the sign, you can get to the Dreaded Den.
Okay, cool. We'll definitely go check out the Dreaded Den then, if I can.
So I'll just be up ahead. Head up then. Come along when you're ready, and be careful.
Okay. So Infernal Pass, and then take a right there to get to the Dreaded Den. Got it. Okay. Well, that's definitely where we're going. And it does want us to go straight to the Dreaded Den, actually. And not the signboard. Okay, cool. Where exactly is our location that we're going to? Oh, right there. Okay, so we're looking for a cave. Okay. Should be easy. There's a regular Growlithe. I don't know why we keep seeing Hisuian Growlithe on things, even though there's a regular Growlithe around here. Unless you can find both, and they don't call it Hisuian Growlithe anymore. But I'm not too sure, honestly. Is it supposed to be... It looks like it's supposed to be on the other side of here, actually. Looks like we need to go around. No? Maybe not. Where is that? I could see it on the map, but I'm not too sure on where that is. Well, if I go up here, I'll 100% find it, right? So, we'll just have to follow Miraidon here. But it looks like it might be on top of here, actually. Based on the fact that we can still keep climbing here. Okay. Well, good thing we have Miraidon, because this makes it a little bit easier trying to find what we're trying to find right now. But here it is, Oni's Mall. Okay. Well, we're getting close. So now we just need to find our opening, which seems to be right where Kieran is right here. There we go. A lot higher up than I thought it was going to actually be. But there we are. Hey, Kieran. Long time no see, buddy. Surprised you got here before we did, because we had a very easy way of getting up here. You, on the other hand, had to run all the way up here.
Spooks, did you have trouble getting across that narrow path?
Nope, I didn't even climb the narrow path.
There it is, the dreaded den. This is supposed to be the ogre's home. At least that's what everyone says. They come here all the time, but I've never seen it.
Have you went inside of it?
Maybe a powerful ogre like that would only show up if I heard, some kind of battle going on.
Possible.
Oh yeah, I think I've gotten a bit stronger since the last time we battled, you know? If you wanted, we can battle right now.
Yeah, sure, let's do it. I don't mind. You said you want to see the ogre? Let's see the ogre. Because I don't think we should be afraid of it, because honestly, most Pokemon in Pokemon don't have a reason to be scared of it. Back in, I'll kind of go over something with Hisuian. Back when, in the Hisuian story, one that we will come to eventually, for Legends Arceus, they talk about the people being scared of Pokemon because they don't know about them, really. So, they don't have much research on them, they don't really know about them, so they just try to stay away from them as much as they could, and didn't know that they were tameable, really. They knew you could tame them, just that they weren't very wanting to. They wanted to just stay away from things and just kind of learn from afar. And it was your job to make people understand Pokemon and not be afraid of them. So, the ogre could be misunderstood, based on what the Hisuian stories tell. So, I'm kind of curious what's going to happen here. I really am. But let's keep going.
Alright. So, we should heal up our teams first.
Yeah, we definitely should. But, what kind of Pokemon are you going to have second time around? Because, I didn't evolve any of them, so I'm a little worried.
I'll give it all I got. I got this.
Okay, what do you got, Karen? Kind of worried, how much higher level your Pokemon are going to be this time around. But you evolved your Furret. Okay. Okay, you got evolved Pokemon. What level are you?
This time, I'll put up a good fight.
If you say so. What level are you? I'm a little worried. Okay, you're 62, so you're 2 levels over me. Good to know. Well, you're Furret, so you're just pure normal type. We do have Earthquake with the Gustav here, so I do also have an Eviolite to raise our defense and special defense. Just because we're pre-evolved, there's no reason not to use it. So, let's make sure we get any kind of bonuses we can and try and be safe. Okay, it's doing damage to itself, and it got a critical. Wow, okay. Thanks. Okay, well, if I knew you were going to be level 62, I probably would have leveled up myself. I'm gonna be honest. Well, in order to evolve Viago, we need to actually do damage to ourselves, just because that's how White Striped Basculin works. So we need to be a little careful with him. But for the most part, we do have adaptability, so we could probably take advantage of being water type. So let's definitely go Terrestrialization. Even though I'm a little worried on how this battle's going to go, because I feel like Kieran's actually going to beat us, just because of the fact that I didn't expect him to go up 2 levels between there and the last time we saw him. So, ouch. Okay. Well, we took a big chunk of damage there, but I don't think any other Pokemon's going to be faster on his team. But we are going to do damage to ourselves with Wave Crash. Hopefully just not a lot. So as long as it's not too much damage, we should be fine. And it also racks up a little bit of, oh wait, no, he has Yanma, doesn't he? Ooh. Yeah, that is a little bit of a problem, isn't it? Although Yanma's not going to do as much damage as the Furret did. So I'm going to go straight into using Hyper Potion, just in case. Just to kind of give us a little bit of an edge back. Because we need to continuously gain HP back. Oh, you have Giga Drain. Okay. Well, let's go ahead smash. We might get lucky. Nope, we did not. Okay, well this is not going to be fun, if this is how it's going to be. Because we're just going to get smashed. No matter what we end up swapping out into, because you're flying type, and we have 4 times weakness to that. Huh. Okay, well, this ain't good. This is very not good. Just because of that. Okay, so now that I know that, that's going to be interesting. But we're definitely losing this, no matter what I end up doing. Even if I bring in Swinub again, I don't think it's going to do much. I could try. So we'll give a max revive just to see what we could do. But if it doesn't work, yeah, there's the 4 times. Yeah, it felt like we were definitely getting one shot there. Hopefully that doesn't bite us too much. But I guess we'll find out. We do a Blizzard, though. So Gustav can still do something here. And hopefully Gustav actually gets it. Give Giga Drain. That could have been bad. But we did survive. So the Eviolite came in handy. Although it missed. Okay. There it goes. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. Okay, so I know exactly what we're going to be doing then. So, although we are going down, we're going to immediately evolve our Pokemon and get ready for the fight again. Because, that's just unfortunate. Does it matter if I lose? It does look like... Okay, so it just restarts that story, it looks like. Or maybe you just walk up to him and battle him again. But, unfortunate. I wish you could kind of tell what level things are going to be before you do it. That would make things a little bit easier sometimes, but yeah, that's unfortunate. That happened in the main game. You kind of had to guess what levels things were before you went there, but you could figure out the path of what you were supposed to take. But because that is the case, what we will end up doing is we're going to raise our levels. I think that's a fair fight if we do so. So I think that'll make things fair for us, and vice versa for Kieran. Because if Kieran's going to have level 62s, we should have level 62s too. So, good thing I have rare candies, because that makes things a little bit easier. There we go. Pile of Swine, the Swine Pokemon, Ice Ground type. Because the long hair all over its body obscures its sight, it just keeps charging repeatedly. Makes sense. Makes sense indeed. There we go. Got ourselves a Pile of Swine. Ice Fang could be good. It's much better than Blizzard when it comes to the fact that it's not a special attacker. Although special attacks can still come in handy. I'm going to say we're going to get rid of Amnesia for Ice Fang. Just because I could still have a use for Takedown. And we could keep Blizzard just in case we need to do some big damage. And obviously we should evolve our little Swaddle as well. So Trent, you're going to evolve as well, buddy. Just because I don't need you guys being too underleveled for that fight, especially with the fact that we have Pokemon that aren't going to have the easiest time with some of those. So we're going to need a little bit of a boost. But there we go. We got ourselves the Swadloon, which is always good. And get our little Pokedex entry for it as well. The leaf-wrapped Pokemon Swadloon. Bug Grass. Swadloon wraps itself in its leaves for protection. It uses the 2 leaves atop its head to detect air movements and feel out its surroundings. And not too bad. Got our next Pokedex entry. And then we just need, obviously, the evolution for that in order to keep going from there. And other than that, we didn't do enough damage for Basculin to evolve, but it is something we can hold on to. So, not too bad. Thing is we should probably get some new attacks for the fact that we did level up. So we should probably check to see if we have anything new in here. Nope, we don't. Okay. Well, it's good that we checked, at least. But I think Piloswine does. Yeah, here we go. Ancient Power. Let's definitely grab that real quick. Because that'll come in handy for when we go and deal with the Yanma. So having 4 times effectiveness damage on that is going to be very, very helpful. And honestly, other than that, there's not really much else I can see. But let's see if we can teleport over to where we want to go. Okay, thank you. We got a fly location. That's good. I was a little worried about that. So, okay. So, it seems like there is only 2 fly locations though on the map, which is interesting as well. Just because they're very close to each other, and the map is decently sized. and for some reason, some of the forest out in the farther back areas don't actually have places you can fly to, which makes a little bit of a curious thing there. And also, oh, our egg is hatching. Okay, well, let's see what's inside the egg then. I'm very much curious on what could possibly be in there. It's a Piplup. Oh, cool. I'll take it. I was not expecting to get a Piplup. I'll hold on to it, but we've already used Piplup before, so I'm going to say no on using the Piplup. But I'm guessing, depending on whatever starter you chose, with us choosing Quaxly or Donald in the original story, I'm guessing that's why we got Piplup there. But that's pretty cool. So we would have got, say, oh, that would have been really nice, actually. I wish we chose the Fire Starter, because then we could have got ourselves an Infernape later. Well, that's unfortunate. But here we are, the Oni's Maw again. Don't know if they're going to make us redo the dialogue or not. He might say something different. It's possible. Let's see. Hey, Kieran. Is it the same? No, same thing as before. Okay, so we'll just skip on through his dialogue then, since we've definitely already done this before. But yeah, definitely was not ready for him to level up the way that he did. Because if I knew he was going to do that, I would have been ready for it. I'll be honest there. So I'll have to keep in mind that things might level up on me as we go. Because the thing is you could do this story as soon as you start the treasure hunts. So if you do it then, they're like level 12, I would think. So they're a lot lower level. So hoping that doesn't really, mess things up. But here we go. We got ourselves an actual fight this time. And we do have the Eviolite on a Piloswine now, so this is going to go out a little bit better. The thing is I think we're going to go straight in the Earthquake. He's going Double Edge. We should definitely survive that. I would be very surprised if we didn't. But yeah, no matter what, we're pretty tanky. So we're a lot safer than what we could possibly run into in other scenarios. We're down with one more Earthquake, and Furret should be down. And down goes his first Pokemon. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. And Piplup got a couple levels. Probably shouldn't have it on the party because it's going to constantly get levels here. But, I guess we'll find out what happens. He's going into Poliwhirl. Okay, interesting. Good thing we have Trent then, because we can easily go for Razor Leaf. And we also have Miracle Seed as well, so we're going to get extra damage from that. Good thing I put that on him, because honestly, I didn't have a Bug-type one, so I just ended up throwing on the Miracle Seed instead. But, here we go.
Come on, Poliwhirl, charge at him with everything you got.
Okay, you can try, buddy. Going for another takedown. You really like recoil, is something I'm noticing. But the more you try that, the more you're more than likely not going to win, buddy. First time you got lucky, just because I didn't know your level was going to be the way it was.
But that was just one attack. Oh man, it did so much damage.
Yeah, it did. Took basically half your HP out, and you missed your other takedown there, buddy. Sorry, bud. Down goes your Poliwhirl, and here comes the Yanma, which actually gave us a little bit of trouble. Since, he has Giga Drain, and Giga Drain actually kind of affects us a little bit. But here we go, Yanma. So, from here, I'm going to say we could probably try Sticky Web. I think we're going to go down, though. It's worth a shot. Yeah, didn't think so. 4 times weakness, got a critical as well. There's no way Trent was surviving. Sorry there, bud. But, at least we tried. But yeah, I think we're going to definitely go into Basculin here. And then I think we're going to try and go Head Smash. Because that's 4 times damage. So as long as we get it, we're good. So he's going Giga Drain. He gets a little bit of HP back. Thankfully, so he's not getting anything from it. Really. But not too bad, honestly. We were able to kind of reconfigure that and make it work. Also, my camera died on me. Although not actually died, but it turned off on me, which hasn't done that in a while. But it did it anyways. But not too bad. Not too bad at all. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get that camera situated real quick. But we beat Kieran pretty easily. Not bad at all. Okay, sorry that we had to cut there. Because, I don't know why. For some reason, recently, my camera has been being weird. I don't know why. It stopped doing it for a while, and then all of a sudden, about a month later after, or it started doing it again. It started doing it, randomly where it would, like, cut off my camera for some reason, and I don't know why. But, it stopped doing it for a while after I went out and, you know, fixed it just by readjusting the cable, but apparently all of a sudden it's doing it again. I don't know why. I'll try and get it fixed up, but that's a little unfortunate because it kind of cuts us off in the middle while we're trying to do, like, you know, do stuff, and I don't like having to worry about that because I'm trying to, you know, be with you guys the whole time and experience the story with you, so I was pretty immersed, so if that says anything. So my immersion got kind of broke when my camera ended up turning off, but here we go.
Oh man, I lost.
Yeah, sorry there, Kieran. You had to go down. You did win, but you won because of a technicality of me not knowing the level. But, we'll evolve the Piplup, I guess. But, interesting though on it giving us a Piplup. I was thinking it was going to be a different Pokemon. I didn't think it was going to be a starter, but I'll take a starter. It's just not exactly what I was thinking we were going to get. Not too bad. We got Metal Claw. But, interesting though, nonetheless.
I knew it. You are really strong. Spooks, how am I ever going to be able to beat you? If the ogre saw the battle, I'm sure he'd be thinking, that kid's got real strength.
Maybe.
See my school, Blueberry Academy. It's a school that specializes in teaching the art of Pokemon battles. If I was strong as you, maybe I could aim to be the best trainer there.
Maybe.
Let's go have a look at the ogre's den.
Yeah, we could definitely take a look in there. I'm kind of curious on what it looks like in there, too. Something's going on, though. Okay, that's the Pokemon that I've seen before. That was in the trailer. I definitely know what that is. But, that's not the same Pokemon that they're showing on the story, though. On the, signs and stuff. So, that could be a completely different Pokemon. But still, though, I do know that other one for sure. I believe it's called Ogerpon, but it's also got the name of the ogre thing that they're looking for. So I'm a little confused on that, unless it has like another form or something like that that I don't know about. But interesting though.
Watch your head.
But that's the cover picture Pokemon for Teal Mask. Because Terapagos is the one for the Indigo Disc. So, I'm interested on what's going on there.
See how dark it is in here? And cramped, even the floor's all rough and uneven.
It's definitely pretty decently dark in here.
Living all alone in a place like this would get pretty miserable, don't you think?
Yeah, I can agree.
Poor ogre. We have plenty of room at our house. I would have totally let it stay with us.
You're a sweet kid, Kieran. When can I move in? When can I move in? Yeah, when can I move in? I'll take a room, if you'll give it to me.
I don't know if we'd have a room for the both of you, Spooks.
I like there was an option.
But if the ogre really did show up to stay at our place, I'm sure the whole town would freak.
Maybe, but they probably would understand it later. It's how all other Pokemon kind of work. Well, except for Turnitus. Turnitus is a completely different being. And while technically there is other Pokemon like the Ultra Beasts, that's also another one. Well, yeah, I guess there is some Pokemon that are still majorly misunderstood, but the Ultra Beasts are, on the other hand, in Eternatus are definitely understood the right way. Because they're not, they're known for destruction, pretty much. So, yeah. No way to get around those ones.
Whoa, no way. The sun's already going down. I guess we'll have to save the last signboard for tomorrow.
I guess so.
Oh, I almost forgot. Today's the first day of the Festival of Mask over at Kitakami Hall.
Really?
It's a big event where everyone puts on masks and runs around celebrating. I mean, it's not like you've got to go or anything, but if you wanted to, check it out. Well, it'd be fun.
Let's go together. It does sound fun. Yeah, let's go together, buddy. Come on. Don't be too shy, bud.
Yeah, why not? It'd be great to go together.
Yeah, let's definitely head out there, bud.
There's just a few things we'd have to get ready first, so we should swing by my house before heading to the festival, of course.
Oh, so we are going to get to see their place. That's cool.
We live in the northwest, corner of the village. It's, let's see. I could maybe draw a map.
Okay. Looks like our Rotom phone has it.
Oh, your Rotom phone has a map in it, huh?
Yep, it does. So where are you located?
You want me to register on your map? Yeah, I could give it a try.
Looks like the Rotom phone's got it.
Wowzers. It sure is handy, having a map that shows you everything right on your phone.
We should probably get you one, bud. I'll be honest. I'm surprised the school didn't hand out phones. Because it's a prestigious academy. So I'm surprised they didn't give them at least, something to... in case something gone wrong on the trip. I'm surprised they didn't give them at least, something like that. But, honestly, pretty cool little app, though. The Rotom phone's pretty cool.
I'm gonna ask if I can get a Rotom phone someday, too. I'll be right behind you. If you want to head to my family's place first, see you there.
Okay. Well, we'll pick a location then. Can we choose either one? Or, because we could technically go to Kitakami Hall, but I do definitely say we should head there first. So where is this location? Oh, it's in Mosui Town. Okay, so it's not too far, actually. Other than that, actually, technically, there's a third location for Fly, and Loyalty Plaza now has one, too. So there is a couple locations that do have flight locations, you just have to go there. Also, just noticed there's a super scary raid up in the Paradise Barrens up there. That's, always nice to see. Does that mean there's 2 of them that spawn every day now? Because there would be one in the original map, too, right? So, let's take a look at that, because I'm curious about that. Because, we did do one of those in our previous encounter with this story. So I'm kind of curious if it does spawn in another one. Yep, it does. There's one right there. So, they do give you an extra one in the other map. Good to know. So if you were trying to farm those, you would have an easier time if you had the DLC. Good to know. Also, I found a way to... or I thought of a way to know what level our buddy is going to be anytime we fight him. So if we ever feel like a fight's coming, we could... well, the Geodude doesn't give us a good idea. Actually, yeah, this doesn't seem to work the way that I was thinking it was going to be. Okay, well, they didn't let me know that they were going to be level 62. I was hoping it would, but no. Okay. Well, I was hoping I could use that as a way of knowing, but it looks like that's not going to be the case. It was good to at least try, but, yeah, that didn't work the way that I thought it was. Okay. Well, good to know. Good to know indeed. But yeah, let's definitely head out to Kieran's house. And I guess we'll do the last thing for today's adventure, I guess. Since, honestly, our time is getting pretty close. But let's definitely go see Kieran in... ooh, free TM over here. What is in here? Rock Tomb. Not a lot, but it's good to have. But yeah, I think we're more than ready for Kieran's house. So let's see what's going on over here.
Grandpa, I'm home.
Hello.
Welcome home, Kieran. And who's this with you?
Oh, this is Spooks. He's part of the same school trip as me and Sis.
Hello.
Oh, this is a new friend of yours, hey, Kieran?
I sure am. I'd say so. I sure am. Yeah, we're Kieran's friend.
But really? We're friends?
I would think so. You seem pretty friendly to us.
Friends, I feel a little tingling and funny hearing that.
Thank you for befriending our Kirin here, Spooks.
Oh, Kirin's made a friend. Oh, yeah, this is Spooks.
Hello.
Spooks, this is my grandma.
Oh, nice to meet you two.
Well, fancy that. A friend of Kirin's? We're delighted to have you, Spooks.
You're welcome.
Oh my, is it really already sundown?
Goodness me. I'd nearly forgotten the Festival of Mass starts tonight, doesn't it?
It seemingly does. Also, cool Magikarp, little fountain over there. That's pretty cool. But, well, it actually could be a koi pond, but because, well, kois technically don't fully exist in Pokemon, technically it would be a Magikarp pond. That's pretty cool, though.
Come on now, Kirin. You two Spooks. I'll get you some Jinbei for you both so you can go to the festival all gussied up.
I'm kind of already gussied up, but sure, I'll take a cool little, Jinbei for the road.
Oh, hear that? We get to dress up in Jinbei. Yay! No, don't go running off just yet. We have to do up your hair, too.
Okay. Not sure how you're gonna mess with my character's hair, but, I guess we'll find out.
There. We are all done.
Okay. Oh yeah, they really messed up my hair. That's being changed immediately. I'm not walking around like that. I'm sorry, but no. How come Kirin doesn't have to have this hairstyle? Oh, they chopped all my hair off.
Whoa. It suits you mighty fine, just as I thought it would.
Goodness, it's like I gained another grandson. Ho ho ho.
I don't want this hair at all. It doesn't look good at all. That's bad. That's a bad hairstyle. Just compared to what the other ones are, I'm not walking around like that.
I imagine a stylish young thing like yourself could make good use of this too, Spooks.
Teal style card. Thanks. Key item pocket. What's this? Teal style card. Having one of these cards increases the selection available to you in boutiques and hair salons. Oh! New hairstyles? Okay. Well, as long as it's not this one. I'll take anything else. Because I could probably find a better hairstyle in the hair salon. If there is other styles. Which I could probably use over this one. I wish I got to choose. That would have been nice.
Having that card should open up all sorts of new looks for you at the big city shops and salons.
Hey, Gran, didn't know where my... Hey, Carmen.
God, what are you doing here?
I made a friend.
Spook said he'd go to the Festival Mass with me.
Oh, really? Is that so? Yep. Although she seems happy about that. Looks like she can be sweet at times, it looks like. She seemed like she was, pretty aggressive most of the time, but it looks like she can be sweet.
What's it matter anyway? What are you doing back here?
Oh, right, Gran. I couldn't find my mask for the festival.
Oh, the masks. They should be in the shed. They put them there after the last year's festival.
It shouldn't be locked. So you three can go and have a rummage and see what you find.
Okay. Mask, you say?
Alright, to the shed. First one there wins. Wait, sis, you're such a cheater.
Okay, then.
Please forgive those two, Spooks. They can be a bit rambunctious.
Yeah, you could say that. For sure. But honestly, that's what makes them good. For sure. But, get yourself a mask. Okay. Let's take a look around, then. Do I really get to wear one? Because there isn't, well, I could go in the glasses section, I guess.
Ark, but there's gotta be another one.
Okay. What's going on with you two?
Sis, Spooks is here.
Hey, Carmen.
Just rolling up like you own the place. Well, it looks like there's only 2 masks in the shed.
Really? I thought there would be more than that, but okay. Well, looks like someone's not going to have one. You guys can have them if you want. We don't have to take it.
Too bad, right? There's nothing I can do about it. Guess you'll have to do without a mask, eh? First come, first served, and all that.
That's fine. I don't really mind. I would have liked to have a mask that I could wear, but that's fine, I guess.
Come on now. Don't look so glum. How about instead of a mask, I give you a battle in style? Festival style.
I wasn't ready for one, but okay.
Come on, get in position.
Okay, get in position indeed. I like how Kieran was sitting there like, come on, sis. Here we go. Me and my funny-looking hairdo, but honestly, this is actually take 2 of this fight. Because I had the same thing happen that happened with Kieran, with Carbon here. So, yeah. She, 1, doesn't heal your Pokemon before you do the fight, so we're actually gonna read onto the levels we ended up gaining. But here we go.
Feel free to be dazzled by how great I look in my Jinbei, because this is the last chance you're gonna get to look good.
Okay, well, didn't read that exactly the way that it was, but it's about what she said, pretty much. But yeah, she's actually level 64, so that, and she doesn't heal you before the fight, so we had an interesting start. Also, she has 4 Pokemon, so I ended up adding another one. This was one I wanted to use anyways. I was going to wait till the next episode, but they're continuously adding Pokemon, so we should add some as well, so we're not going to be completely overpowered by the opponent every single fight. So we're back to where we're on even playing fields. But, yeah, she is definitely upgrading faster than I was ready for it. But not too bad. We got ourselves an Earthquake. That should give us enough damage to... Nope, he has the Focus Sash.
Is this about the mask? Come on, stop with the super effective moves.
But yeah, I'll read through the Pokedex entries for our new Pokemon here after the fight. But yeah, just, in general, getting completely, put into a fight with, like, no HP was really unfortunate. That's all I gotta say. But, I think we survived this. Yeah, I think we do. He's going Aura Wheel, really. Survived. Cool. Rose at speed, but it's still gonna go down. But I'm surprised it didn't go C-Bomb. I really am, actually. But that's good for us. So Mamoswine ended up surviving there, so Gustav did pretty good. Now it's going into Swadloon. We definitely swap out in Cinder here. Gave a Life Orb to Cinder too, so honestly, Salazzle's a pretty cool Pokemon. Never had a chance to really use it in a series, so let's go Salazzle. That's literally my thinking on it. If we can use a Pokemon we've never got to use before in a series, I'd like to try to do that for this series. Obviously, some Pokemon might come later when we do eventually go to their regions, because we haven't done Sun and Moon, and that's where Salazzle's from. Mamoswine, we did do Diamond and Pearl, so obviously that's Pokemon we didn't have the chance of using. Swadloon has the chance because we've never done Unova, and Basculin because of the fact that we haven't done Legends Arceus. So there's a bunch of Pokemon we've never got to use before, so might as well see what we can get. But this is the evolution to, well, Poltergeist. For some reason, the convergent species for Sinistea and Poltergeist is swapped in the convergence version. So, for some reason, Poltergeist, which would be Poltergeist, which would be the second evolution, is pre-evolution here, while Sinistea is the evolution here, which is interesting. But honestly, definitely going to go into Flamethrower here, because we're dealing with a Grass Ghost type Pokemon here. We need to get as much damage as we can on this thing before it gets anything done. Because, honestly, I'm not really sure what it's going to try this time. We're losing HP. It's going Stun Spore. Smart idea, honestly, with the fact that Cinder is a fast Pokemon, so Salazzle is losing out on its speed. Halves it, but we still might be faster.
It's a special day, so it's time for a special move.
Special move, you say? What you got? Shadow Ball. It didn't do its special move. Which actually heals it. Which ended up happening to me, in the first try. When I did the original fight. Which I ended up cutting out and putting here. But, yeah. That, Pacha Macha, I believe is what it's called. And, it's a grass type, damage, but it also heals it. And it healed basically its entire HP bar. So, yeah, could have been, much worse of an outcome, because I'm not sure how much it actually heals every time. But here we go.
I'm gonna crush you and go to the festival feeling like a winner.
I'd like to see you try there, but here we go into the Mighty Anna. Okay, hopefully what we can do here is get a good chunk of... Just in general, what I want to do is, we're going to Terrasilize. He has Fire Fang, so we want to definitely stay a water type, obviously. But we can't turn into a different type, because that's how Terrasilization works, is you get what you get. But definitely Wave Crash, and hopefully we can get enough damage onto Basculin for when it does evolve. Hopefully next level, we'll have enough recoil damage done to ourselves that it will give us it. Because that's how it works. So hopefully we can do enough recoil damage to ourselves that it will give us our bonus, is what I'm trying to say. I think Head Smash might do it. Yeah, terribly. So maybe we should do that instead for the second hit. And hopefully that does enough damage to drop us down to 1. Because I'm not exactly sure on how else we're going to drop it low. Nope, that didn't do as much as I was hoping it would. But that's not bad. So we got a good chunk of, I think, like 100 more HP. I think, out of that. Because I think we need to do like 194, I believe. Or 294. One of those two. But not too bad. There we go. Second time round, it actually was a win. Thankfully for you guys, it was the first time around, but yeah. Getting destroyed twice in a day is not my expectations of what I was expecting to happen.
Hey, you're supposed to be enamored and distracted by my festival style.
Sorry about that. But down goes Carmen. And down goes our second major fight of today's episode. Not too bad.
Oh well, it's not like beating me was gonna cause another mask to magically appear. Now then, let me get my mask.
Okay, well, you do you then. Oh, that looks more like the ogre on the picture for the signboard. The one that Kieran's wearing. Although, what's the one on the right side for Carmen's one? Because I can't really tell what that is.
How's that? Look good, don't I?
Sure.
It's okay, Spooks. You can just wear my mask. What? No. I already said it's first come, first served.
Jeez, you got some anger problems.
And besides, that's your ogre mask. You've always loved that mask best. Yeah, but... no buts about it. Spooks can just get his own mask at the festival. He's fine.
Thanks, I guess. Oh, that's, I think that's the Monkey Dory mask, from what I can tell from the... Because we know it had the beanie thing on the top of its head. You can kind of see the pink symbolization for where the beanie would be. And obviously, you can kind of tell it's that based on, like, the little headpiece there, too. So that's a Monkey Dory mask. Okay. So the ogre mask is what Kieran's wearing, Monkey Dory is what she's wearing. Interesting.
Now move it. Let's go.
Okay. Jeez. Don't know if we're going to become friends with her anytime soon.
Oh, sorry, Spooks. I know it might just seem kinda harsh, but she's really not all that bad. Actually, she was tearing the shed apart trying to find my third mask. Before you got there.
Oh, really? Well, that's good to know.
But don't tell her I told you that, Spooks.
Okay, well, at least we know she somewhat enjoys our company. That's good to hear.
The Festival of Masks is held at the Kitakami Hall. We should probably get going.
Yeah, we probably should. But yeah, now that I know that they're going to make us battle every place we go, good to know that now than to know it later, honestly. But yeah, head to the Festival of Masks. But that's actually where we're going to end off today's episode. After, that run-in with Kieran and his sister there. But not too bad, honestly. Pretty good little adventure so far. And honestly, with that being said, that is where we're going to be ending off today's episode. Thank you all for watching today's episode. It's been a blast hanging out with you guys like always. Wish I didn't have to throw out the next Pokemon early, because I was going to try and do like a Pokemon an episode. But with the fact that they're constantly upgrading on us and constantly leveling on us in a way that I wasn't expecting, well, we're going to have to play hardball as well. So, with that being said, thank you all for watching. We might be getting 2 extra Pokemon in the next one, so I'll get them set and ready for if we do need them. But with that being said, thank you all for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Keep being spooky, and see y'all in the next one. Peace out. Hey boys and girls, thank you all for watching today's episode. If you liked what you saw today, please leave a like and maybe even subscribe. And hit the bell notification down below. If you guys have any kind of suggestions for games, please put that in the comments down below as well. Thank you all for watching today's episode, and keep being spooky. Peace out, guys.